The filing of certificate of candidacy has ended today with a number of notable personalities officially declaring their political bids for the 2019 midterm elections. Among those who were last to file their certificates of candidacy are Senator Sonny Angara, detained former Senator Bong Revilla, and former Presidential Spokesperson Harry Roque, who made a surprise move. Here's why from Nel Maribojoc.
The Commission on Elections has ended the period of filing of certificate of candidacy for the upcoming midterm elections. Among those headlining the last day of filings, former presidential spokesperson Harry Roque, who surprised the public when he filed his certificate of candidacy for senator. His decision came days after he announced that he was considering the advice of President Rodrigo Duterte for him to run for a lower position, which he eventually confirmed as a nominee of an environmental party list group, Luntiang Pilipinas. His main reason for finally aiming for a seat in Senate is to relive and continue the legacy of one of the most brilliant senators in history, the Iron Lady of Asia, late Senator Miriam Santiago.
Ang aking babala, yung mga korap, yung mga bobo, yung mga tiwali sa gobyerno, mumultohin na po kayo ni Miriam Santiago sa pagkatao ni Harry Roque.
Roque says he was grateful that the ruling party, Duterte's Partido Demokratiko Pilipino, Lakas ng Bayan, offered him to run under its banner, though he preferred to run under People's Reform Party, the political party of the late Senator Santiago. Roque claims it was Mayor Sara who arranged for his certificate of nomination and acceptance, a group which he implied as not a breeding ground for traditional politicians. A day after his lawyer, Attorney Joseph Sagandoy, filed his certificate of candidacy, former Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile personally showed up at Palacio del Gobernador to revise his COC. Instead of running as an independent candidate, Enrile formalized on Wednesday he is running under the puwersa ng Masang Pilipino. Aside from rectifying some of the typographical errors in the entry of his previously filed COC, Enrile wants to disabuse the minds of the people that he is physically decrepit to run for public office. If he wins, Enrile says he will focus on issues such as easing the impact of inflation, measures against criminality, insurgency, and measures to address the deteriorating value of peso. Senator Juan Edgardo Sonny Angara is seeking re-election for another term after serving in the Senate since 2013. If given the chance in the Senate, Angara says he would push for the full implementation of the remedial measures to alleviate the impact of the law alongside the rising inflation. Sonny Angara is running under the Laban ng Demokratikong Pilipino, the political party founded by his late father, former Senate President Edgardo Angara. Detained former Senator Bong Revilla Jr. through his wife, Bacoor City Mayor Lani Mercado, filed on Wednesday for a new term in the Senate. Revilla said his detention is not a hindrance for him in helping solve the country's problems. Revilla is currently detained at the Philippine National Police Custodial Center in Camcrame, Quezon City over his alleged involvement in the 10 billion pork barrel scam, which the former senator denied. Meanwhile, Mercado said Revilla might be out of detention by December after the court has issued a ruling on his pending plunder case, as most witnesses against him already back out.
Naghihintay na lang po kami ng 90 days para bigyan ng solusyon o ng hatol ng Sandigan Bayan ang kaso ni Senator Bong.
Other senatorial candidates who filed their COCs are Rafael Alunan, who praised President Duterte's foreign policy, veteran journalist Jiggy Manicad, who want the creation of a Magna Carta for rescue workers, and President Rodrigo Duterte's political advisor Francis Tolentino, who will be running under the administration's PDP Laban. Tolentino said he would push for environmental justice legislation if he wins a Senate seat. Nel Maribojoc, UNTV News and Rescue, Manila.